What is this? I can't talk normal anymore.
High school's a crazy journey. It took the person I was as a freshman, broke it into pieces, and then put them back together to create the person I've become today as a senior. It's taught me to focus on myself, and it's forced me to come out of my shell quite a bit, and I definitely didn't expect that to happen. Nobody really did. High school's a chapter in my life that I'm never going to forget, and with that being said, I'm Alexis Gross, and this is my senior project. So I'm going to begin by taking my stand and stating where I will push myself to be by the time I want to be it. So I'll start here. I will strive to reach my personal health goals by the end of the summer. I will seek to succeed throughout my upcoming college experience. And I will find happiness in myself by graduation. On to my values. I value so many things in life, including the things I work for, the things I have, and the things I was born with. I value a lot. For the rest of my life, I want to maintain a healthy and happy lifestyle by staying on track and focusing on myself, and I want to move towards success in either school or the workforce. For me, focusing on toxic people, being lazy, and unhealthy are things I will move away from. I'll constantly set little goals for myself while setting boundaries and identifying the people who aren't good in my life. And I will always value myself, just nearly as much as I value others. I'm not passionate about too many things, but I cannot even begin to express the love I have for music. I love music. There are so many artists to choose from, but truthfully speaking, Ed Sheeran speaks to me through his songs. But as much as I love Ed Sheeran, I will always idolize my parents for the sacrifices they've made every single day out of love for our family. But aside from that, I've become very passionate about maintaining my health in most ways possible. Being healthy boosts my self-esteem, which is usually what makes it so much more doable. The one person in my life who's recently made a big impact besides my mom is Mrs. Finizio. Throughout my senior year, she's encouraged me every day to make the right decisions in school and in my personal life. If it weren't for her, even though I would probably never admit this in front of her or to her face, I probably would not have been where I am today because of all the advice she gives me all the time. She's just one of those people who gives you the harsh truth whether you want to hear it or not. She's helped mend some of my most important friendships throughout the year, so I really don't know where I'd be without her, so thank you. One of the most significant things that's happened to me was probably getting my job sophomore year. This job is one of the main reasons I've become generally a more sociable person. I meet new people every day, whether they're extremely nice or threatening to get me fired. I've learned to love and appreciate nearly all of the people I work with, considering they've practically grown with me throughout my high school years. Although I constantly express the fact that I always hate this job, a part of me knows I'll miss it a lot when I leave. Shade's been one hell of a place. It's definitely had its ups and it's definitely had its downs. But what can you really expect from a high school? Some of the best times I will always look back on were the pep rallies I spent with my friends or the coffee houses I performed at. I will never forget the library meetings I used to have during lunch with my friends every single day junior year. I will never forget all of the football games I went to with my friends and every single bonfire and sleepover we typically have after. The classes I've loved from my freshman year all the way to my senior year have all left such a special mark, and so have the teachers and friends I've been so lucky to have. All of the memories that I've made in this school will be with me for the rest of my life. Maple Shade has introduced me to most of the people I cannot even imagine living my life without anymore. To be honest, I'm not really sure if I've figured out my purpose yet. I'm not really sure I'm supposed to know my actual purpose this early in my life, but there are a few things I do know about myself. I know that I care about others and myself, and that I aim to make people around me smile, whether it's just from saying something stupid or just playing them one of my songs, you know? It's just really good to know that I've lightened somebody's day sometimes, but other than that, for now, my job is to go off to college and try and figure my purpose out, so that maybe even one day I can actually say I really know what it is. I quote, "It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you." I honestly don't know who said that, but whoever did had a very strong point. I've learned in the past 4 years that even with all the people beside you, you will still always have to fight your own battles to create the path you want in your life. People come and go, and I know I'm here to stay. But even though looking back on all of these memories are kind of making me nostalgic, it doesn't stop me from being excited for college. Maple Shade will always be a part of who I am, but it's time to move on to bigger and better things, and that goes for all of us. And with that being said, I'm Alexis Gross, and this is my senior project.